Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah and I own Sarah's Creative Boutique, an online store where I sell DTF apparel, transfers, and do custom items as well. So if you are interested in any of that, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and join me on this journey of growing my small business. If you watched my last video, I unboxed my Silhouette Cameo for the pink edition. It's right behind me and I unboxed it. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the process of setting it up, turning it on, all of that. I haven't done any of that part yet, and I thought I would take you guys along the journey with me. So if you are interested, I'd love for you to keep watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy. If you have any ideas for some new videos, I'd love to hear those down below in the comments. So enough rambling, we will go ahead and get into the process of setting up my Silhouette Cameo 4. Before I start setting up, please just bear with me as I'm adjusting the way I'm using this new mic. I got it and I'm still playing with the settings, so if the audio is not 100%, please just bear with me. I'm learning as I go, so I wanted to just try to get my quality of my video to be a little better, so I thought I'd invest in some of these little handheld mics and see what happens. So we'll go ahead and start the process of, I'll show you what came in the little bags that are helping with the setup process. So the first bag is all of these cords. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them out, as well as there's this other bag that's got a cord and all of the blades and a little booklet. And then the last two things for setup are, you get this big sheet that tells you to go to this certain website, and that's where you can download the software, the user guide, and free content / subscription. And then the other cool thing that I got is this little tiny pamphlet kind of thing, and it tells you like different things you can look up to get help with it. They've got 13 free ebooks you get, 8 free online classes, and it comes with your Silhouette, like it's the official blog site of the Silhouette stuff. And then there's also some helpful links on the back. They're for classes, and then again the ebooks, and then it talks about the free bonus designs at the bottom. But I thought that was really helpful and really sets you up for success with using this new machine. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of the wires, all of that out, show you guys it, and start the process of plugging the machine in, and I'll show you like where to go on the computer and all of that. So we'll go ahead and get into the next step of setting up our machine. I went ahead and clipped the mic so that I can show you guys. But this is the first little bag. It comes with this one, and then it's got this type of an end on it. Also, this cord, and this one plugs into that box. Then we have this little baggie, and I don't know yet what any of this is, so we're learning together. You get this little booklet, and it talks about registering your Silhouette Cameo and all of that. So there's that information. And then let's see. I think this is just a safety precaution. Yeah, it's just a booklet with some information about safety stuff and all of that. I'm not going to worry about reading any of that, but this will be helpful for registering it. So there's that, as well as there's this cord. I know there's 2 different spots where you plug in a cord on the machine. So this has got to be the other cord that plugs in. My goodness, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties today. But there's this cord, and then in here is different blades, I guess. This is interesting. So there's this thing, and I guess when you program all of it, this has to do with like maybe the depth and stuff. Let me see if it'll focus. Well, it's not wanting to focus, but it just says 0, 5, and 10 on it. And then there's these little case things almost, and it kind of looks like this, and they can close. I don't know if these like wrap around. I would quit throwing things. I'm not sure if this like wraps around this somehow, or I'm not really sure. We're going to find out. So there's 4 of these. There's a white, a gray, a blue, and a black. And then there's also this little tiny thing that looks like this. Let's see. They all say 1 on them, so I'm not really sure what that means. Like I said, once we actually get into the program, I'm sure it will show that, and then some of these classes and things.
Too deep, and we're both losing control.
the first step is I went to the website to register. So when you get a brand new machine and all of that, you've got to register it. And this is how you get access to your warranty and all of that. So it's just www.silhouetteamerica.com/register. So that's where you'll go to register your machine. And I'm on the website right now, and it talks about registering a new machine. And you also have to have an account through Silhouette to be able to register that. And then you click like which machine you have. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the process of registering the machine and creating an account. So I'm going to create the account now off camera, just because I don't want any of my information where you can see it. And then I'll show you like the process of all of that. So we'll go ahead and register the machine first. I wanted to come on here and say that whenever you're signing up for the account, the information they need is your name, your email, you create a password, and then you also will be putting in what language, the currency, and the time zone. So you'll need to know all of that information for registering your account, and you need to be over the age of 13. So I wanted to show you the screen that I see. This is what pulls up once you get your account created and you're registering your new machine. You will need the serial number, which is on the very back of the machine, what day you purchased it, the store name, and the store country, and then you will hit continue. So I'm going to go ahead and find the serial number and all of this information to get through this next part, but I just wanted to show you what my screen will look like and what yours will look like. Once you get all through the warranty part and all of that, it's going to take you directly to the screen about setting up your machine. So there's 4 steps: setting up the machine, then download and install the software, get your free content, and then learn how to use your Silhouette. So it shows you all about the machine setup. So I'll go ahead and show you the screen so you can see what's going on. Here is what the screen looks like. So you'll scroll down and it'll tell you to check all the included items. It'll tell you to remove the tape, which we already did in the last video, connect it to the power supply. Then step 2 is downloading and installing the software and all of that, and turning your machine on, then getting your free content, and then learning how to use it. So you go through each of these steps and you will get through the process of the machine setup. I really like that it goes directly through it, so there's no confusion or anything like that. We already went through everything in it, so we're going to go to setting it up. So we're going to lift the lid and then press the power button on the side.
It's you and me.
We're going to now continue to the next step, and this would be downloading the actual software. So I have a Windows, and it's just going to be downloading into it. And I'm going to go ahead and do that and then actually get the program on the computer and all of that. And then I'll come back and tell you the next steps to follow. I have the software installed on the computer, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I also am ready for the next step. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that as well. But this is what it looks like all turned on. It's so cute. Where the little icons are and where the Cameo is, it's lit up and it's in a pink color. I love that about it. I'm really into pink right now. So I was so excited when I could get the pink one. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my computer screen again and take you through the next step of the process. So next it tells you to power on the machine, which I've already done. And now I need to connect the machine to the computer with the little USB cable. So it's this, and then you just plug it into your computer like this. And it says to go to the send panel, and the send panel is over here. We are updating the firmware, and then it says just to not turn off the Cameo 4. So it's in the process of updating it and all of that. And then while it's doing that, let's see, we're going to go back here and then just hit the continue to next step. This is where you're going to log in your information for getting the subscription and all of that to the 1-month design store. I am going to be getting the business edition for the Silhouette stuff, so I'm going to be getting that as well. I'm not going to show that in this video, but I'll just be getting that, and that gives me access to everything in the app and all of that. It is a cost of $99, I believe, and it's a one-time purchase and it's good for a lifetime, and so I'm super excited to be getting that. And then step 4 is just the manual and all of that, telling you how to use it, how to do all of those steps. So I'll go ahead and go back over here. It still says it's updating. I don't really know if I'm supposed to press anything or not, but this is where you'll send everything. There's your Silhouette library, all of that, and the store, and then it's got all of these different things where you can go to all of these. Well, it says it's unavailable. There we go. Maybe it's going to do it. There we go. Okay, it's finally loading. I don't know what was going on with it. And I guess this is where you'll test to do the like first cut and everything. Then you'll hit the send button, all of that. And then lines, fill, and you select here what you're using and the tools and all of that. So you can do cut, score, sketch, stipple, and a pop-out cut. So there's all of that. And then the rest of the program. So that's all this part. I'm probably going to get like a piece of paper and do a test piece and I'll show you that part. But that's pretty much what this video is about, was getting to this point, setting everything up. But I'll come back once I have my first little thing I'm going to do a test cut with, and then we will wrap up the video. All right, so I'm gonna try my first test cut. So I just found an image in my library. This is one of the 100 like free designs that come with it, and it's just a bow. So I'm just gonna do it on this piece of cardstock. I'm not really sure. I just have it under cardstock cut. It already has the like blade depth and all of that on here, so I'm just gonna go off of what it says, and then I'm just going to put it on the mat. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll flip the camera so you can see better and show you how this is going to work. This is what the screen looks like and everything. There's the little bow. Here's my mat, and then I'm just going to turn this way to show you how you do this. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so it cut it. It definitely is a lot louder than my Cricut, but it made a perfect cut. I wish this thing would focus, but here it is. The moment of truth is actually pulling it off of this mat. Here it is though, and I'm gonna very carefully pull this off the mat. Obviously this will be a lot easier whenever it's a sticker and I just ripped it. So don't do what I did, but it definitely cut it out really well. Like all the little pieces that are supposed to come out came out. So it was just me pulling too hard. A lot of what I'm going to be doing is stickers anyways. So really I won't have to worry about this problem, but I'm going to insert an image in and cut out an actual sticker and then show you guys. But so far that was really good. It cut super well. And other than the noise being a little louder than the Cricut, so far I'm loving it. I went ahead and did some more test cuts just to test out the settings and everything. And so the first one I did was just this little image I found, and I just did it on a piece of printer paper. It cut really well. It didn't cut into the image, and I didn't even have to calibrate the machine or anything. And then I also printed several little stickers that just are these little mushrooms, and I used my my actual sticker paper, I had to change the setting a little bit to make it go all the way through, because I use a matte sticker paper and then I put a sheet of laminate over it, but it cut all the way through. And then when I go to peel off the backing, it's way better than with my Cricut. All I have to do is just peel it back a little bit and then it comes right off. So these were my little test ones, but I hope you enjoyed watching me set up my new machine, and there will be more videos in the future on it. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.